like to have a second chance at a game clock?
Oh, it's great. I don't think too much about it. It's just the next game in line, and I said it's a closeout game. Those are the hardest ones, so just excited about the opportunity.
Why so much? Why so much is it?
It's just more, the intensity level rises. When the team's back against the wall, they're not gonna let up. They come out and give everything they got. It's natural for you to look up and see the finish line right there, and you kind of just you tend to focus on that, as opposed to focus on the task at hand. So, we know that, we understand that, and we're looking forward to trying to play our best game of the series tomorrow.
This whole team has taken nothing for granted this year after what happened last year. Do you sense that kind of renewed that attitude after the loss the other night?
Absolutely. Like I said, won 3 games in a row in the finals, 15 in a row overall in the playoffs. You just think it's going to happen, and all of a sudden you get smacked in the face, and it's like, whoa. And you remember what can be, what can happen. So, it's great for us to lock back in, come out with that same focus we came out with earlier this season.
Was it shocking that they came out with so much force?
No, not at all.
Would you expect the same kind of response from your guys here?
Definitely. We're competitors, we're championship team.
Draymond, do you ever see the stuff that you say and say, maybe I should have said that?
Absolutely not. Because everything I say, I know what I'm saying. When I say something, I've thought about what I'm going to say before I say it. So, no, I never look at something and say, man, I shouldn't have said that. Because I'm a lot smarter than people think. When I say something, I've already thought about how I was going to say it, so absolutely not.
So emotions were running high the other night. What's the gain of bashing Cleveland fans?
I didn't bash them. I just gave my thoughts.
Well, I'm saying they're not sharp. It's bashing.
Well, they booed me, and they thought I had a tech I didn't have, so that wasn't sharp.
But they was on the bunch. Everybody thought you had the tech.
I knew I didn't, so maybe I'm just a little sharper than others now. I don't know. But they played hit the road, Jack, and I didn't have to hit the road, so I didn't think that was that sharp. But maybe you thought that was sharp.
I was looking at the box.
I was looking at reality, and I knew I wasn't checking. So.
Draymond, did it take time to develop that filter, or did you always have that filter?
I'm just me, I've kind of always been this way. People tend to want you to change, but being me has gotten me here. Why change now?
Well, do you sense also that a lot of guys give you credit for kind of being the emotional part of the team too?
I think that's my job. That's one of the reasons I am here. I am an emotional leader of this team. But it's not like I put effort into that. Like, oh man, I need to do this, so such and such and such. I just be me. Everybody go up in flames about it.
Draymond, how do you expect your team to respond? Earlier you just mentioned it was like a hit in the face.
I expect us to come out, guns blazing. You get punched in the face, you want to respond. We know what it takes to win a championship. We know what we have to do, in order to win this game. So, I expect us to come out with a level of focus that we've had this entire season. With this entire series, minus game 4. I don't think we came out with the focus level, the intensity level that it takes to close out. So, I expect that tomorrow.
I don't know if you heard Ron said something last game and you heard that you were saying that we want to celebrate on their home court again, something like how that gave them motivation. A portion of this was that. I don't remember you saying something like that. Was that an accurate remark?
They asked me how would it feel to celebrate on that floor. That would be special, is what I said. But if you need to find motivation in something like that, then great. I don't really care.
Can Cleveland match that effort they had the other night, especially for 3?
I think they can match that effort. But I think if we raise our level of effort and intensity, they don't hit 24. So I definitely expect them to match that effort. but I expect ours to be.
Is there any pressure to not let things build and if they win another game and all of a sudden?
No, there's no pressure. To not, I mean, you want to win and close the series out. There's no added pressure in doing that. That's just so much interesting.
When the crowds get loud, the way it gets raise your arms, I feel like your teammates are comfortable kind of provoking the crowd that way.
I think my teammates are comfortable with me. If they weren't, we wouldn't be who we are. So I think we've had a lot of success. We don't have that success in someone not comfortable.
In that moment, the Mike seemed to be, Mike Brown seemed to be kind of expressing his support. Is that just part of the coaching?
He didn't express it to me.
He was yelling.
He thought I was a J. Maybe he was right there himself.
A lot was made about the physical nature of the game, that they knocked you around a little bit. Did you feel that? I mean, this team has played, obviously both of you have played 6 months of basketball, and you've been physical enough. But were they more physical than that?
I think they were more physical than that. I think that's also the first time in the series that they've been more physical. So, we know what it takes. We know we got it. Just have to go.
Draymond, what have you learned about KD as a teammate that you didn't know as an opponent?
Just, how selfless he is. Great teammate, all about the team. And whatever that is, he's going to give it up for the team. If that's giving up his body, if that's, passing up a good look for a great look, whatever that is, it's just all about the team helping us win.
When you think about what you've seen from him over the last week or so in this series, is this exactly kind of what you had in mind when you guys went and got him?
Absolutely. That was the vision. He's made that vision clear.
Players such as you, who's a blessing, takes up quick too. What is it that is what you can and cannot do?
You just have to be a little more careful. To not pick up the third foul. Sometimes you just can't avoid it, but we just try to do everything we can.
Draymond been pretty candid throughout the entire postseason. Can it help you guys to face a little bit of adversity?
I think that, character's shown during the time of adversity. It's saying that we've lost one game and we split on the road. I think that's the goal. You take care of home court, we did that, and then you go still one on the road. I think we did that. So, I don't know where all this added pressure and this, that, and the other is coming from. We did what we wanted to do. Took care of our home court. Got one on the road. On 3-1 in a great position. Close this thing out.
Draymond, the other day, Bob Myers said that when he sat with you a year ago next door, he said, let's never be here again. Let's never do this again. And let's move forward. Did you kind of remember that?
Definitely remember that. Obviously, it was a challenging time. I remember it like it was yesterday. Never forget it.
So you broken up the monotony of stepping away from the game to pay attention to what's going on up from Capitol Hill at all?
No.
Any thoughts on that?
I don't know much about it. I don't really pay much attention to it, to be honest with you. It's too much I don't know, even if I paid attention to even try to act like I know, even if I was following along. So, no.
Gotcha.
Draymond, a lot of conversations going on in the early series. How much of that is trash talk, and how much is you just talking ball?
I think it becomes a mixture of both as games go on, but I think it's good. It's good fun.
What was your take on the conversation between LeBron and Durant?
I think it was great for basketball. I'm still confused by the double tap.
They're adding 3-on-3 to the offense. Would you be asked to think about it? Yeah, what do you think of what I'm going to do?
That's good.
I think it would be great. I don't think it's something that I aspire to do, but I think
I won't think too far away.
I grew up playing street ball, so after a part of Olympics, I
officiating is going to be in the next game?
No, I don't know. We just got to play our game.
What's the kind of like mental challenge of playing a guy like Kyrie? Potentially you can play perfect defense on him, and he still make a shot. You just
gotta make him take tough shots and know that obviously he's a great offensive player. But if you make him take tough shots, you just have to deal with the results.
Last one. Not that there's like added pressure, but if there's a game 6, it would be Cleveland. In sports, anything can happen in game 7.
Yeah, we don't even look forward to game 6. We got game 5. We just want to take care of that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Draymond.
Yep.